And so, here we go. We're starting this off. So this is the Ledge. I know it's like Liege or something, but I don't care. We're going to say the Ledge. He's going to be Doomfisting. 2,500. Let's see how he does. So he's probably expecting the Bastion, so he's doing a little camping. Not bad. The Reaper is probably right behind you, though. Yep. Just be careful of that. Like, you knew the Reaper was behind you. And I would just say a little bit of rough positioning. You weren't getting healed. This is one point I don't think that's made enough, and I think it's an issue at lower levels. If you're not getting healed, go get a health pack. Because you're just sitting there low health, waiting to die. Gunrun gave a resub to phase the Far East. Thank you, Farah. Alright. So careful just hiding right around the corner. Splash damage will kill you. Okay, that was good. So the main thing with Doomfist is the 1-2 combo, then get the hell out. Right? So punch, uppercut, and then jump out if needed. Hope this game was a little bit better. Hope he starts losing. Now, careful of this sneaky shit. Too much of it, and they're gonna catch you. Sounds like Farrah's gonna be right to your left above you. She's behind you now? That was a good one. A little ambitious with the Farah kill. Okay, get your own health and get out. So far, so not terrible. A little bit. The flank's alright. I don't know. Can you guys get out there? And you just missed your punch. That's what happens. So, I don't really think that death is too big. You guys jumped on point because you had to. Maybe you could have waited a little bit longer, but that's being really nitpicky. Alright. That's right there's Doomfist's bread and butter. And you missed the punch out, and that's what happens. He's this is essentially Doomfist's main issues, is that he has to commit himself. If you don't don't get a hit off, don't get a couple abilities off, those 30 shields actually add up really fast when you're diving in that deep. Also, if you miss, you're just wide open. People know what you're going to be doing. Yeah, watch out, those things are bad. Not worth it. Nope. So unless you're switching, yeah, it's not worth even attempting to sell there. Just get back, regroup with your team. All right, it caught it. Also, that Winston's still to your right. Yeah, that's... So, against any burst damage, and this is Doomfist, again, biggest issue is, if you're going in head-on and someone has higher burst damage than you, or just lands with their shots, you're in for a world of hurt. Okay. Did what you could on that one. There you go. So yeah, the one death before, you just kind of ran straight at a Reaper, and that shit's gonna happen. You're gonna die. Ult to get out, yep. The idea was good. It was just a Moria you're going after. I think any other hero you would have punched him straight into the corner, but she, whatever it's called, shadowed out. There you go. That's the bad day for you, is Reaper. I mean, so far you're getting your abilities down. It's just these overcommitments where you're diving in. Not much unlike that part right there, but where you're diving in with nothing. You kind of got to understand when to get out, and usually the answer is right away. Doomfist is really all about positioning. His abilities, they were rather large, they were nerfed, and now they should be somewhat fixed. I would have to play them to be exactly sure if they're all fixed. Let's get that Winston. So, fishing for a specific target a little bit too much there, I would say. You're trying to thread the needle between two targets, and you actually missed all of them. Remember, take out Winstons and Divas. The whole idea behind Doomfist is just that he doesn't get stopped by shields, doesn't get stopped by pretty much anything. If he hits you, he's going to hit you and it's going to do damage. Alright, you're ulting your way out of the situation. Doomfist. Am I reformed now? No? Yeah, it's a review. I'm not reformed. Unless you count my May account. So on the first push, I would say you're being a little bit too picky on your targets. Kind of knock the first thing in front out, or push it back. That's essentially creating space. More or less, you have the abilities pretty well done. Okay, you were found out. That was a really good kill. That was an extremely good kill. Okay. A little bit too long to get out of there. Just know when you've been bested or your abilities are on cooldown. You could have uppercutted on top of this roof, and from there just bought a little bit more time for punch. But remember, so we'll just go back. So at this point, like, you've done your job, get the hell out. They got a Reinhardt in the Bastion looking straight at you this way. Let's go... Whoop, up there. Let's go blue. So you have a Bastion and Reinhardt looking straight at you. But the whole point is that they're not shooting your team, and they're not... they don't have the superior positioning on top of here with shield, with the Bastion set up. In fact, your card's getting pushed back, or your card's getting pushed through. So, if you back up at this point, just don't even worry about it. Just be done with this whole mess. Keep backing up. If they reset up, you can kill them with your cooldowns. So you could wait. You could buy this much time. But keep on falling back. If they want to set up, then that's when you hit them again. But for the most part, you've done a really good job dislodging them. And that's kind of what most people miss with all classes, not just Doomfist. Just getting everyone out of their superior positioning is the first step to taking a point. And you did that. But now you're overcommitting here. And you get clobbered. And this should take us back to... This should take us wherever we were. Okay. That was good. Even though you knew when you're beaten. There you go. Okay, actually that's good. That was really good. So I think you got the right idea for most of this. There's a full health pack there. Okay. I know you want to give healing to your supports, but sometimes that's very risky. If they had anyone with accuracy or long range, like an Ana or something, you could have been in a world of hurt. Just a little bit of misses. I think right now, I mean, the biggest issue with you is your accuracy. If you land some of these punches, you're going to get a kill or combat's going to be completely different. Alright, good job. You can actually... Oh, no, you didn't cap it. Did you? Oh, you did. Okay, yeah, you did. Good, good, good. This Moria matchup is a lot different than I would expect it to roll out. Did I forget about Team Chro? Not yet. It's in queue. I just want to prepare for it. There you go. It looks like... Okay. I don't mind the thinking. You looked for a target for a second or two, and then once you realized you couldn't find it... Well... I guess you ate it for your teammates. But you couldn't find a target, even though they were around you. It's a very, down-to-earth feeling. You're like, alright, I'm just gonna go back, get healed, do this thing again. Going for some deep fishes. good kill. Holy shit, you got him. Alright. Yep, keep pushing their shields back. And you just lost target to the Junkrat. So, I mean, I think you're doing fairly well. You're going a bit deep at times, but... I mean, I see why your eyes are getting big. When you see two supports there, you just want to punch them. All your team's dead, so now this is the point. This happens to most people. Essentially, you go to attack, but your team's been picked off. If you die in the next 5 to 10 seconds, you've just staggered your team for another, like, 20. You have two options. Hide and hope they don't find you, or get the hell out and find your team again. Also, Jack Frost Cola, thank you for the subscription! And he's going with the hide. Oh, this side. There's a full health kit right beneath you. Good timing. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. There you go. Punch him! See, and that's good. Right there. You don't have to kill him. I mean, just punch him in the face, throwing him off the line. Don't be disheartened if you don't get a kill. Breaking ranks is just as important as, you know, killing someone. We're getting that last hit. Punch him, he says to the Doomfist. He could have quick melee'd him. Don't. The Junkrat knows you're coming, don't go straight into him. Okay, this is a big, big opening. Get your shut off. Yeah, these punch. I mean, you're missing a good bit of them. Yep. I think you're moving around the battlefield correctly. I think you're doing some crazy shit, and I think that's what Doomfist is supposed to do. You're missing a lot of punches. A lot more than I'd be comfortable with. So, your accuracy is alright. You are missing a couple shots when you uppercut someone and they're kind of in that floaty state. You need to be able. You don't have to land, perfect headshots, but at least get a good body shot off with a couple shots. You seem to be missing a couple of those.
My genius is finally recognized.
Positioning. You're flanking a lot, but I would say you're overflanking. There's sometimes you're just sitting on the edge of combat, and you're just hoping that they don't notice you for you to get close. Believe it or not, a Doomfist, you can go down the main path with your team, and essentially, if they have a front man, on defense, you just knock his ass backwards. Don't knock how much damage Doomfist can do, even head on. A lot of flanking. The problem is that lower levels flanking, I'm going to say a lot of people kind of leave it to luck that they don't get caught. They're like, oh, I'm flanking, this should be good, and then if they get caught, they've wasted 20 seconds and their team is down a person, they're probably going to lose that point. You have to flank a little more educationally, or smarter. Educationally, is that even a fucking word? But don't just sit over here as like they're going to that first point and just hope they don't see you. That's not going to work. Essentially, the whole thing with flanking is if someone's pushing in, you have to push around them at the exact same time. That way, the back lines come towards you more, and the front lines are getting a little bit away from you. He was missing a lot of shots with his left. He was. That's what. Yeah. His normal shotgun, he was missing a lot, and then he was missing a bit of his punches. And I think the game would have been a lot different. I know it sounds weird for me to say this, but maybe lower sensitivity. But yeah, too many misses. And usually I don't hark on that. But Doomfist, I mean, if you miss his primary fist, the character kind of doesn't have any strengths. Like, that's his big damage dealer. Is that every 4 seconds you're putting the fear of death in people that you can one-shot them. Or knock them back and do a significant amount of damage. A lot of times, you kept on losing targets. I want to say that happened like 5 or 6 times you lost targets because they were around you. And maybe that's a little bit of awareness, and maybe some of that's mouse sensitivity. But being able to find your target and stay on them. I think that's actually, I would say that is the biggest handicap he has in this current game. But your movement was good. I want to say the way you moved around the battlefield was really nice. You kind of got in, you got around, you're in the back lines at times, you're getting in and out, and you're being Doomfisty. He is hypermobile at the cost of, more or less damage, because if you're being mobile with punch, you're usually not getting damage off of it. But I think your movement's good. I wouldn't actually worry about that right now. As they say in Star Wars, stay on target. Is that Star Wars? Stay on target. Stay on target. I forget my pop culture references. I'm putting this in information because it's just keeping the enemy in your point of view. It's actually why I have very high sensitivity, is because I valued that if people ran past me or above me or below me, I would be able to keep my point of view on them. And this is probably your biggest issue. Too many times I saw you looking around looking for someone to hit when they're like right next to you. And that is a bit of game sense, that is a bit of awareness, that is a bit of situational, like knowing how far you went and how far they didn't go and where they're at when they're right next to you. Stay on target is Star Wars. Perfect. That I think is your biggest hindrance right now, and that is also Doomfist's biggest thing, because, Doomfist, you're just punching whatever's in front of you. If it's not in your point of view, you're not hitting it. So it is a bit of accuracy, but it's also just situational awareness. But I think your ability usage is really good. Your movement seems pretty good. You have to work on just landing your shots. And this is actually very rare in a review for me to say, but accuracy is your biggest issue currently. Rocket Punch is on a short cooldown. You can kind of spam it, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can spam it for movement. That's something he can do if you want to get around a flank. And that's why Doomfist's bread and butter is just Doomfist in, uppercut, see what you can get. If you got nothing, get the hell out. Right? And it's honestly, it's the same as Sombra. Sombra, this is invis. Instead of an uppercut, you just shoot. And then, you go back to the health pack you hacked. It's this constant jabbing type motion that you're doing, seeing what you can get. If you can get a kill, then get it. If you don't, then don't. You got to back out immediately. But always remember, do not underestimate just dislodging someone from positioning. Actually, when attacking, kind of when you're defending too, but more when you're attacking, getting the enemy out of their superior positioning is step one to everything. That's the most important part. And it's very good if you can dislodge them like that. At that point, you've done a very significant part of your job, and now you just got to pick up the pieces. They're at a lower ability to do damage because they're in inferior positioning. That's kind of what you want. That's actually just Overwatch in a nutshell, but Doomfist especially, he's good at dislodging people. Was he being a bit too dependent on his teammates? No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that at all. But overall, I think, doing fairly well. What was he, platinum? Yeah, I think he was